not smooth. Totally knew I was taking a photo. And that was really, really blurry too. Damn it. I don't know what he was pointing at, but then I saw a really cool house that's like very 30s and like Art Deco-y. I wanted to take a picture of. And so I was just shuffling and had just talked about how there was like a switch in either it's hard to like keep all of this straight because it was like I was talking about the video I made last night, which I'll link below. There it is. It's a really cool house. Anyways, they're building a really, really cute like Hamptons beach house over here too. Not that anyone cares, but I do. And I've circled this guy like 3 times, so I should probably go the other way. I'm sorry, but like when people look that similar, it creeps me out. I'm just like, what are you doing? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I just made a video last night about and in the details I talked about the video description, I'm just kind of musing on like, what if, you know, talking about Mary Magdalene and like and just the order of things, the way that things have worked out so far have just sort of, I don't know, shown that there's been some link to these people, and my mom having the same, I guess, family members in her family as Jesus, like 3 sisters and a brother, and or she's part of the 3 sisters, and talked about this a long time ago, and just very odd, all these just different coincidences. And so I was like, that doesn't exactly work out, because if there's like some sort of karma or something that it doesn't, there must have been some sort of switch. And then as I was shuffling and driving home and like thinking about that, the next thing that came on was like something having to do like with genomics, and I'm just way above my head. I don't know anything about that, what they're talking about, but analog something or other, and I don't know, it's weird how that kind of, these things always come up to, but I was talking about DNA and like the switching, and then the pyramid layout that I did, where on the bottom of the pyramid there's 4 versus 3 sides, and my mom's the Mars energy. Oh, here's the cute house. I'll show you. I love this block. It's so cute. This house is adorable. Yeah, isn't that nice? Totally like redid it. And I don't know where but just that came up after that, and so you kind of, if you want to look at the 5 by Shuffle playlist, you can see for yourself and know which part that I started at for today. There's some really cute houses around this neighborhood. This little like English country house here. Not cute. See, this is what I want to do. I just want to like not worry about all this weird ass crap, and like, and just like decorate a house, and yeah. my mom's Mars energy, and she's, what I've always said is like, she looks, I mean, like, what's weird is like each person in both sides of my family have like one sibling that has very different skin tone. Like my dad's side, my Aunt Shelley is like, they're all pale skin. Like I got my dad's pale skin, Switzerland, Swiss and Polish, and my brother is lucky and got my mom's like tan skin. That's Swedish and German. But on my dad's side, he has like one sibling. The rest of them are all pale, really, really pale. And she's like dark brown, like really, really tan. Looks like she could be, I don't know, like kind of like my mom, like very like Southern German, where they all have very tan skin. And I'll show you one other really cool house that I like. And my mom's side, she's like just of course I'm always my train of thought. But she's always had like, I've always been jealous because she has this like really like year-round tan, and it's not fair. And she looks like she could come from have that sort of background. But she's the Mars energy. My dad's the Libra. It's like two sides to, this is like an awesome house. It's very like, it's not exactly my style, but it's like, it's very like, there's actually a house in Hyde Park here that kind of reminds me of it. It's like another orange lake, and I think it's like someone significant lived there, like someone that I forget now, but someone very significant lived in that house in Hyde Park. And it's really interesting, very like 1930s again, like. Any case, yeah, so, and you can really see like something on his shoulder in that picture that's in the Image Proof 3, where I'm carving a pumpkin, and like a kind of ghostly outline of like it could be the shadow, but it just looks like you can even see the eyes in a way if you zoom in, and it has like Apollo, like, or the chariot, like a two-faced eagle or something, and that's on one of his shoulders. And what's weird is if like, I think I put this up and I don't remember where, but it's one picture from the last birthday party I had at my old apartment, and I had originally said it was like interesting because it was taken at you can see on the projection screen on the background that it was taken at 17 seconds or 17 minutes or something like that of the video, whatever we were playing. And it was my birthday, and a friend that was an Aquarius was like handing me the birthday cake, and it was just kind of like reminded me of the maybe I'm the only one that makes these weird connections, but like the star in tarot, 17, and that's, you know, associated with Aquarius. It's like Saturn, and but if you really zoom in closely on that picture, I'm sure you can find it if you're really interested. I'm not even sure where it is right now, but it's on one of the videos, one of the something. And if you zoom in really closely, you can see like a dragon, like almost draped around my neck in like the same sort of like, but not like a real one, obviously, like a ghost sort of dragon kind of thing. And there's like all these other things in the background, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just like, it really starts to freak me out. I don't think too much about, I don't know how to explain, but I just don't, I don't take things too seriously until I like, till I see it right in front of me, until it's like real on some other level than just musing about it, because otherwise it can just, you can talk about anything. I mean, it doesn't matter, you can just talk about anything, and doesn't make it real, you know? You can imagine anything, it doesn't make it real, but until you see something, until someone like, yeah, shows, until it's like in your face, like until it's real in some sort of tangible way that you can like almost touch or something, like, yeah, it's not real to me. That's what I said, like, even with like, quote, Danny, when I was like going in to like tell him that I was pregnant, like, oh, we're gonna have a baby, blah blah blah, like, it's all such an idealized like thing to me. And then he's like said something like something blah blah blah, the kid, and I'm like, the kid? What are you talking about? What kid? Like, that does not sound fun to me, the kid, you know, like. But he like made things very real to me in every sense, like, he always does, like, even if it's not good, like this court thing that I have to go to tomorrow, which I'm like kind of stressing about, like, so yeah, it's just weird to me to like look at these things and you see like almost these like, which I didn't even imagine, like a ghostly figure with like a two-headed, like, looks like a bird, like you can even see like the beak on his shoulder, and I have the bowl in my head, like like as if I'm like trying to contact UFOs or something, or protect myself from who knows, you know. But it's interesting though, because Libra really does have like two sides to them. I mean, that's hence the scale. And I was comparing it all to my birth chart, and the moon in Taurus